So, okay, I'm recording. I've had such problems with this recording, so I just want to make sure it works.
Okay.
I was so confused with the readings. I don't know, I guess I felt like before the questions kind of went in order. So
yeah,
I was reading like the first chapter and a half, and I'm like, am I reading the right stuff? I had to go back and look, and because I didn't feel like it was flowing appropriately, but then it all caught up. So, how'd you do on the test, on the exam?
84. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I got like a 76, I think. Yeah, not good.
It was kind of tough.
I just wanted to pass it. I didn't really care, just as long as I passed it. At this point, you know, it just, I felt it was, because I really felt like I studied, but I don't know. I just am not a good test taker.
I always thought I was, but B212 was hard for me. I thought I studied really hard in that class, and I just always felt like I was not getting it on the quizzes.
Which one is that? B212. That's
business. It's a business management class. I can't remember what the title of it is. I finished it and I tried to forget about it.
That's how I am too. Is that the one with the capsum and the?
Yeah. No, that's 211.
211. Okay.
212 after that. Yeah.
Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's all fun.
So
are we going to have Colby tonight? I know he said this time might be a little harder for him, but he would try.
Yeah, he said he was gonna try.
Okay. Well, do you want to start without him, or?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to start without them?
Yeah, I think we can, and then if they come in, we can just ask them if they had any questions or challenges on some of them.
Okay. I'm going to open the document. So the first one was, oh, there's Colby.
Oh. Hey, we were just talking about you.
Hello. Sorry, I was having a hard time signing in for some reason.
Oh. Because it's Google. I don't understand it. It's been every week. Every week. How'd you do on the exam?
I did all right. Not as great as I would have liked, but...
None of us did.
At least I know kind of now how the exams work and how to study.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough to. The pre-exam was very helpful. I don't know if you took that, but the pre-exam was very helpful.
Yeah, I took a little bit of it.
And I was frantically getting through the Learn Smart so I could get the extra credit. So.
I did that too.
You do what you got to do, right?
How is Learn Smart? I haven't done any of them yet.
I think it's helpful.
Go ahead.
So I was just saying, I think it's helpful. It just really is more of a review. You just go through and answer, because it gives you a chance to read, but you can go through and answer the questions like a quiz, and it gives you feedback. So I like to use it.
Yeah, it's pretty time, it's time consuming because you're reading, and then you read so far, and then it asks you to practice, and then you read some more. Although every question, there's a little, like, you can just read about that question, and it'll highlight right where it's at.
Oh, that's nice.
But some of them have 52 questions. Some have 25, some have 52. So it could be, it could take you an hour and a half.
Gotcha.
Well, and the other thing that happens is if you're answering similar questions incorrectly, it will give you more questions about that topic.
Right.
So you might say you have 8 left, and you're going to answer another 15 because you're not getting them right.
Right.
Gotcha.
Some are fill in the blank, and some are just multiple choice. So.
Right.
Sorry, I'm fanning myself. So.
It reveals your weaknesses, Colby. I'll put it that way.
That does.
I've been meaning to do it. It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
And it's only 1 point, so that's not a lot.
Yeah. I wanted the 4 extra points, so.
Yeah.
Or 5, whatever it was. So, all right, we actually were just getting started. So, were you able to do the reading, or?
Yes, I was.
Good. Okay.
Let me pull it up.
Number 1, the cumulative wage price spiral, which produces very rapid inflation, is called
hyperinflation.
hyperinflation.
Yes, that's what I had.
All right.
What's the advantage of mild inflation according to some economists?
It makes it easier for firms to adjust real wages downward.
I had a hard time finding that one in the reading. Is that what you had too, Joan?
That's what I have too, but I just did it as, that just makes the most sense to me. I can't tell you I put it anywhere.
I feel like I found it. Let me see if I can hurry and look it up again.
Because it's funny, because the other questions I went through and I wrote down the sections I found it in, because we were always like, where was that? Where was that? So I'm like, oh, that's in. So now I know, go right to 9.3 or whatever.
That's
gotcha.
Because there's the, there's the whole inflation piece.
Yeah, there were several sections on that.
Oh, well, I left Connect there all day, so I have to log back out and log in.
Oh, no worries. Let's go to number 3. Inflation is a rise in the general level of
prices over time.
Yeah, that's what I had as well.
Okay. For which of the following measures the changes in the prices of a market basket? And that's the consumer price index.
Right.
And then 5, inflation caused by an increase in aggregate spending is referred to as, and that was demand pull, right?
That's what I had.
Did I? Okay.
That's what I had.
I'm not sure I understood that right.
Yeah.
So then, okay.
Yeah, because that one actually, if you looked at there was a PowerPoint. So if you looked at the PowerPoint, that actually said that, the demand. It used that exact words of spending and.
Right. So did you guys watch those videos in the individual preparation section?
I haven't yet.
I haven't yet either.
Yeah, you should. They're really helpful. So, okay.
That's good to know.
6, inflation caused by a rise in the prices of inputs is referred to as cost push inflation, is what I had.
I wasn't sure about this one. Is that what both of you had?
Yeah, did you think,
yes.
What did you think it might be?
I just wasn't sure.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it says in 9.5, it says, recall that abrupt and unexpected rises in key resource prices such as oil can sufficiently drive up overall production costs to cause cost push inflation. So
okay.
As the quantity demanded of goods and services falls, so firms respond by producing less. So to me, it's the rise in price of inputs is cost push.
Right.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I answered that based on what I learned from the videos, so there you go.
Okay.
So for 7, assume that there is a fixed rate of interest on contracts for borrowers and lenders. If unanticipated inflation occurs in the economy, then?
Lenders are hurt, but borrowers benefit.
And I didn't answer that one, so.
I had that they were both hurt because if the fixed rate of interest on contracts of borrowers, if unanticipated inflation occurs in the economy.
Let me see if I can find that. Connect gets really slow when I'm doing Google Hangouts.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find that one. I was pretty sure about it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what did you put? Did you put they were both hurt or both benefit? Both hurt?
They were both hurt.
Okay. Let me see. I should start marking where I find them as well.
I know.
That was really smart, Joan. I need to do that too.
Yeah, I didn't do it for that one. No.
Okay, here. So it's under 9.4, redistribution effects of inflation. And you go down about halfway under who is unaffected or helped by inflation.
Uh-huh.
It says in the second paragraph, some flexible income receivers and all borrowers are helped by unanticipated inflation.
Okay, then that's what it is then. So lenders are hurt, but borrowers benefit.
That's the idea I got. Because it talks about how lenders are hurt as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Yeah, then that was what, 9.4?
Yeah, let me look.
Okay, 9.4.
Yeah, 9.4.
Okay.
And it's the second. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. No, sorry, I thought you were done.
No, I was just saying it's the second paragraph under who is unaffected or helped by inflation.
Right. So,
Okay.
is that a trial? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. In the business cycle occurs when I have employment and output reach their lowest levels.
Yeah. That's what I had as well.
And that's right, but let's go back and do number 8. The recent up and down in the level of economic activity extending over several years. And I have that as business cycle.
Right.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. You too.
No, it's okay. We stayed on 7 for a while, and you probably scrolled down.
Yeah.
So, let's go to number 10 then, because I think we all agreed on 9.
Yep.
So for 10, most economists agree that the immediate cause of the majority of cyclical changes in the level of real output is unexpected changes in and I put rate of inflation. So I don't know if that was what you guys had.
This is another one I wasn't sure about.
I didn't answer that one. Most economists agree that the immediate cause of the majority. Do you remember if you saw that in the reading or if you saw it in
real output? Let's see. Because I think it's in the section on output, which is 9.5. I'm just looking for where I found that. Sorry, I have to read the question again. Immediate cause of majority of cyclical changes. Well, the whole section on output just talks about inflation. Unexpected rises in key resources can sufficiently drive up overall production costs to cause inflation. But it doesn't say that it's about cyclical changes in output. It just talks about inflation.
I'm going to see if it says anything in the, like when it's talking about the cycle.
Do you remember exactly what cyclical meant? I'm having a hard time remembering what that word meant.
I think it just refers to the business cycle. So it's normal inflation where you have the peak and the trough.
Gotcha. I had the idea that it was level of total spending. I mean, I really didn't know on this one. I just kind of guessed.
Yeah,
but I don't have anything. Either. I don't have anything to back that up with.
Well, and the reading isn't worded the same, so.
Right. Firms and industries producing capital goods and consumer durables. Postpone the purchase of capital goods for instance, the economy into recession. So, because when it talks about cyclical impact durables and non-durables, which is in 9.1. It probably is the level of total spending.
Actually, I think I just found it. Whatever the source of economic shocks, most economists agree that the immediate cause of the large majority of cyclical changes in the levels of real output and employment is unexpected changes in the level of total spending.
Yep. Where did you find that?
That's in 9.1. It is the second to last paragraph under causation at first glance.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
I rely heavily on Control F in this class.
Okay, so I cannot get Control F to work for me. Am I in the wrong browser? I'm using Chrome, and I can't use Control F. I'm going to have to try another browser.
I'm on Mozilla. I don't know if that makes a difference. The annoying thing is you can't search all the pages together. Like I can only search on 9.1 or on 9.2.
Yeah, I can't even do that, so that much would be helpful.
Well, I mean,
sorry.
At the top, do the search ebook and go, and then it brings up. It just brings up a lot of information, though. And the problem is, you put in inflation, it might be in 15 of the different chapters. So you have to search through all that. So I didn't find it as helpful, but sometimes it's one of the ones that's right at the top and makes it easier.
Okay. So let's go on to number 11. Thanks for helping us find that one, Colby.
Absolutely.
11, the Great Recession that started in 2007 was triggered by shocks in which of the following economic sectors?
That's real estate and financial markets.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Me too. 12, the unemployment rate is interpreted as the percentage of the labor force that are not employed, is what I put.
Right, that's what I had as well.
Yep.
Okay. And then that was kind of a giveaway question if you answered. Well, the next one is related. Which of the following is the correct way to calculate the unemployment rate? And it's unemployed divided by labor force times 100.
Right.
14, in calculating the unemployment rate, discouraged workers who are not actively seeking employment are excluded from the labor force.
Right.
15, in calculating the unemployment rate, part-time workers are counted as employed because they are receiving payment for work, is what I put.
Right.
And then 16, search and wait unemployment is another way to describe. I put frictional unemployment.
That's what I had.
Yeah. And I just read that a few minutes ago. So full employment, number 17, full employment refers to the situation where there is, and I put no cyclical unemployment.
That's what I had as well. I was a little confused by it, but that's the only one that made sense.
Right.
Yeah, because you'll never have a 0% unemployment rate or 100% employment, and they made a big point of saying that you will always have frictional and structural unemployment.
Right.
Okay. Number 18, the one quirk that labor markets have, which helps explain why unemployment goes up so much in a recession, is that, I did not get my answer for that one.
I had wages are flexible upward but sticky downward.
Yeah. What did you think on that one, Joan?
That's what I had too.
Okay.
And then number 19, if the consumer price index for a certain year is 120, this means that the average price of the consumer items in that year was 20% higher than the base period of 1982 to 84.
I didn't have this one.
I didn't answer that one.
All right.
I didn't like write down where I found that, but one of the videos had a lot of information about CPI and how to calculate it. So basically, the base year is 1982 to 1984, and I was just looking at that in the Connect a few minutes ago. So they set that at 100, right? Because there's nothing to compare it to. The base year is always going to be 100. So then if you have 120, as your consumer price index, then that means that you're 20% more than you were in the base year in terms of your cost.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
yeah, it says in 9.3 the BLS arbitrarily sets the CPI equal to 100 from 1982 to 1984. So the CPI for any particular year is founded as follows. And then it's the price of the most recent market divided by the price of the market in 82-84 times 100.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. And then number 20, the unemployment rate in an economy is 6%. The total population is 290 million, and the size of the civilian labor force is 150 million. The number of unemployed workers in this economy is 9 million. You
Yeah,
take
9 million.
the labor force at 150. They try to trick you with the total population.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw that in there.
Yeah, because you don't really care.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That was
I
good.
felt like that one was a lot easier than the past. I had a couple questions that were hard, but overall.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. I think it's more interesting too, you know?
Yeah.
How inflation works instead of just calculating GDP all day long.
Seriously.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm going through the group quiz right now. I keep on saying I'm going to be the guinea pig, and then somebody else beats me every time.
Feel free. We'll sit back and let you.
Okay, I'm on question 4.
It's funny because I went back and I read, I went through all these. I print them out and I went through all of them thinking it would help me on the exam. Didn't really feel that way.
Yeah. Yeah, the questions are definitely different.
Yeah. I think we lost Selena.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I turned off my camera because I'm on my cell phone and it keeps falling over, so I didn't want to make you guys dizzy.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm halfway done. Gotta love how every question you have to reload a new page to go to the next question.
Yeah.
Are you guys both doing full-time school online?
No, I'm only doing 2 classes.
2 classes, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do 1 or 2 per semester because I'm a single mom and I work full time, so I'm very busy.
That's nice though.
I'm so glad to have this opportunity. It's really
Oh my
good.
gosh, it's been really wonderful.
Did you go through Pathway, Joan?
I did.
Me too. I love that.
Just, because it's been like 100 years since I've been in school, so.
I feel you.
Well, and I mean, I had gone to like community college for, several semesters, and they took all of my classes, so I was really happy about that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so I came in with like not that many, 15 or 20 credits, something like that, and then the pathway credits, and so that really pushed me along.
Good for
you. I got the email today, like, oh, it's time to sign up for fall. I'm like, I signed up for summer, and I'm in the middle of spring. Like, what the heck?
Right? Let me breathe. Oh.
Yeah, let me see if I pass these before I have to start signing up for others. Yeah, I always think, oh my gosh, it's not going to work. I'm not going to pass, and I always do. But I'm taking the World Foundations class, which I love. It's great. It's different religions and the art and the history and the music of it, Greek mythology and all of that. It's just some pretty dry reading that takes hours to do.
So we got 100%.
Sweet.
All right.
Wow, we rock. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to figure out I think it's Mike that sent us an email. Yeah, Mike sent an email at 7:04. I didn't see it till just now. He wondered what time we were meeting. So,
Oh no.
I don't know if we want to make
I
sure
sent him the invite.
Yeah, I just sent him a note and said, "Can you hop on right now?" Because we're just finishing up the quiz. But I wonder if when you post the URL, if you want to just email it out to the group so Mike can at least participate that way. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Listen, again, last week was like the first one that really worked, so.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if we can do it again.
You're doing great because the little live button has been on the whole time.
The whole time. And there's no crazy background noise. There's, I'm not missing anything.
It's fantastic. I love it.
And we were done in 30 minutes, so, I mean, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And I even started 5 minutes late.
And I really appreciate your idea, Joan, of marking where you found it, because when we do have questions, it makes it easier to go back and find it. So in my preparation next week, I'll do that too.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's just easier. It's just sometimes easier, especially like this one was a little bit more difficult because they talked about inflation and then like 2 sections later they talk about inflation again and then they jump back to so it kind of jumped back and forth between topics.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was
I
a
felt
little
the
bit.
same way.
But that's why I was like, I got to write down where I read that. Figure it out. So.
Well, if you guys get a chance, take a look at those videos that were in the individual preparation. Yeah. I really thought they were helpful. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being the guinea pig, Colby.
Yeah, sure thing.
All righty.
So same time next week, Joan. Do you want to just do the same time? It worked well for me.
Yes.
That worked for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Next week. Have a good weekend and happy Memorial Day. Hopefully you'll get your homework done so you can enjoy your family for the weekend. That's what I'm pushing for. I might stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, but I'm going to get it all done.
Oh, that's great. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you later.